Hi guys, Joel Davis. I'm the owner and director of Image Property. I'm also the CEO of STAFFLINK. So my role at STAFFLINK is to oversee and help other agencies around the country implement offshoring in order to be able to assist with administrative tasks and being able to do more for a client base which is increasingly expecting more from our staff and our offices these days. So obviously have a wide range of expertise, not only just in terms of running a property management business these days, but also helping other property management businesses improve the quality of their service and the efficiency of the processes within their business on a daily basis. Yeah, we started using virtual tours approximately 3 months ago now. And it's been massive for us. In terms of what we can use it for, there's such a wide range of different items that we use them for now. We use it as an entry condition report for every single property that we do. It doesn't replace the written entry condition report, it works in conjunction with the written entry condition report. For us, we've actually had to take significantly less photos because the virtual tours actually put everything in the property into perspective. So at that point in time, we're taking photos of damage or items that need to be taken photos of, as opposed to taking a photo of every single thing for the sake of it. For us, those virtual tours then get sent to the landlord so that they can see exactly what the property's looking like at the end of every single tenancy. And that's been massive. The feedback from our landlords on that has been huge. And it speaks to the belief of the business, which is complete transparency. I want the landlords to see that the property is 3 years older than it was last time they saw it. I want them to understand there is some wear and tear that's been allowed for, because what I don't want is them coming back in 6 years' time and thinking the property was going to be in brand new condition, which happens all the time. In terms of the other applications that we've had for, we had a property last week where we need to get some significant renovations done of the property. We had a virtual tour that's already done, and we were able to send that to the builders that we're going to be using. They were able to assess whether or not they were able to get a truck down the side of the property in terms of rear access to the backyard of the property. They were able to assess whether or not they were going to be able to get a skip bin dropped at the front of the property and whether or not there was enough room on the footpath without attending or knowing anything more. We had an air conditioning unit that broke down recently. The aircon guys were able to quickly see whether or not the AC unit was going to be a small run, whether it was just straight down the wall, or whether it was actually going to be a run which was across the house and down, which means they would have allowed for significantly more copper for that run and electrical cabling for that run as well. So look, I think there's a multitude of different applications for it. I know last week we had an owner that's told us that they have had a significant change in circumstances and they are going to be selling the property. One of our sales agents was able to look entirely through the property without attending or going on site and give a very accurate appraisal in terms of what they thought that it might achieve without having to go there. So look, I think there's a huge range of different applications. Increasingly so for us, it's actually internal use as well. Our property managers aren't necessarily the ones that go to site all the time. We have field services that go to site for our office a lot, and so the PMs, whilst they haven't been there, they can still see exactly what the property looks like, and they can look through the virtual tour and assess anything that they want to see themselves. So look, huge range of really practical applications for the product. One of the best has been actually our BDMs. It's a physical point of difference at a listing presentation. Our BDMs can say, look, one of the things we do for every single property is a virtual tour. Here it is, here's what it looks like. And points of difference are increasingly difficult to come by. And for me, the reason I love that point of difference is because it's one that we've got proof of. And that's really substantial for us. Yeah, absolutely. No, look, the support that we got from you guys was incredible. Always readily available whenever we needed, and also gave some proactive advice. I know that you went through and actually looked at some of our virtual tours and pointed out things we could be doing a lot better. Even though we thought they were okay, you knew better than we did. That was really nice to get that proactive advice. And for us, in terms of being able to get that process set up, once we set the structure early days, and we have a folder system, so the guys go on site, they go through, they do the photos of the property, they do a quick walkthrough of the property on their camera phone straight after it, like 30-second walkthrough, and then they just name the rooms as they go, and then that video gets sent to the offshore team. The offshore team then go through and stitch the whole thing together. So the hardest work is all done by our staff linkers. So in terms of being able to make sure that we've got consistency of process, we have built out an Airtable base, which gives us a checklist and a workflow of what needs to be done and where. and also gives everybody visibility over what has been done and when. And that's been really critical to us. So obviously, you know, an incredible product, but you know, combining that with what we've been able to do with our offshore team and our Airtable, which is our workflow system, has been really, really good. Yeah, one of the big things we're working on at the moment is a learning platform. So obviously virtual tours is one thing that we'll have a course done on. We're going to be using Tom to do that course with us, and it'll be able to show step by step every single part of the process. Because it's important that you don't just have the learning done for the people that are in the business now. We also have a course which new people coming into the business can sit down and do proactively at their own time. You know, so that learning platform we're expecting to be released by March. And you know, obviously we've done a quick demonstration video for you today, Tom, which is going to fill the gap between now and when we deliver that course through our own learning platform. So yeah, look, obviously we see ourselves as a partner of the real estate agencies we work with, and obviously we want to make them better every day, because the better we make them, the better we all become as a group. And you know, that's really what our vision is, you know, working collaboratively as a group to become better as an industry. Yeah, look, we manage a little bit over 3,300 properties across 4 offices. And for us, there's no looking back. We started 3 months ago. I think you and I just had a look earlier. We've done 365 across 2 offices. We rolled it out on the Sunshine Coast office. I think they've done about 50 in the space of a month. You know, once you draw a line in the sand, it's incredibly easy. You're going to be at the property doing the entry condition report anyway. This takes an additional 15 minutes, but we actually found that 15 minutes you get back because you don't have to take anywhere near the volume of photos that you previously took. So at worst, it's cost neutral in terms of time. So yeah, look, I don't think there's any excuse for it. I think it's something where you just need to gain clarity over whether or not you do want to do it. And if you've got nothing to hide, why wouldn't you do it? You know, I think it is, you know, it speaks to the core of the business, which if full transparency for your owners and your tenants and your staff is something you want, this is perfectly in line with those values. Yeah, thanks Tom. It's a game changer.
Thank you very much.
Thanks mate.
Thanks Joel.
No problem at all.